So we've just put together our first TALARIA Komodo, and I thought we'd give you a quick once over. First impressions, brilliant. However, I think you've got to realise what this bike I think is designed for. This to me is an MX bike, and the reasons are it doesn't have any extras, but what it does have is strong, tough, and designed for the job. I don't want to compare it on this one to an Ultra B, because I think it's a different type of bike really, and we'll do that in a separate video. But let's go through what we do have here and what we like. So comes with a, I think it's a 90 or 19118. Find out exactly what it is in a minute. Yeah, it's a 90-118. You could have a bigger tyre, but I reckon they haven't done that because obviously bigger tyres suck more power. Feels like it's a big 520 chain. I do like the foot stand, nice and big, good place to transfer your weight, nice gnarly grips, you're not going to slip off that. The motor looks a little bit exposed, but once again, I reckon if this is a motocross track bike, it's not going to be jumping over logs, is it? But it does allow more airflow, and air's a secret keeping stuff cool. Big, huge controller with the word Komodo on it. Here's one of the piece of bristles though. Look at the size of those forks. You already measured them, and these are 3 or 4 mil thicker than an Ultra B. They look gorgeous. Black coatings on them. Another thing we noticed straight away is look at the size of those brake calipers. They are huge. Bike also comes with a 21-inch wheel. Got a really clever, quite hard tire to get hold of. It's a 70-100 That's quite a narrow tyre. Once again, that's brilliant in a way because it helps dig into the mud, but it also hits nice and light, which means you're not overloading the suspension too much. Top yokes, another thing we noticed, and if you can see on the video, they're huge, they're massive, but they're still quite nicely engineered with little gaps in them to keep the weight down. Other little things, so the front mudguard, just like a motocross bike, like a proper, something like a KTM, the mast just puts in the back, and it screws on the top, nice and neat. Behind there, really clever quality connectors. Brakes, lovely little span adjusters. They look really good. Levers, we think this is a regen. We've not ridden it. Magnetic safety lanyard, another good idea. Start button, obviously. The bike is a kind of, you can kind of see that it looks a bit like a big MX-4. But also there's a touch of start bar going on here. You see how it kind of plain and smooth down the side? Nice big rear shock, rear suspension. Loads of adjustment in there to be done. You can play with that to your life's content. Another little thing, the seat. I have sat on the bike and I've got to say the seat is absolutely rock solid. Loads of movement, loads of grip. And the bike itself is actually quite narrow. So really move around.